PCI was introduced to me by my granddaughter. She's a student at Weimar Institute in California, and she says, "Grandpa, you need to find out about TCI." And so 2 years ago, I was out there at Weimar visiting my granddaughter, and it was so exciting because the entire campus gets involved every week in TCI. So every Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 5, the entire student body, all the faculty, including the president, they go out on TCI initiative in the community. And so that was the beginning of TCI for Apopka Church. It's what Weimar Institute was doing excited me that we needed to get excited here at Apopka for total community involvement. Total community involvement.
I like it.
Yeah, and for me, to be honest with you, coming, as the newbie in church, was TCI was really the first glimpse of the church that I had, because we were still in COVID, and having them come to my house and just serving me with love. And I came by myself first, having so much food that my parents were actually eating at my house for 2 weeks. But it was a blessing. It really motivated us, because it's about feeling the love. And that my kids have seen that, and they are excited about being able to serve and reaching out to our community, especially when it comes to food distribution and probably helping around. If we can get our young people involved in service, knowing that it's about doing for others rather than just what can I do to please myself. I think that's the key. That's at the heart of our mission in TCI.
I agree. I'm looking at this list, Maynard, that you put together of all the different ministries that you can get involved in. There is something for everyone, Jack. Doesn't matter whether they're the young people that Freddie and I are working with, or whether the older generation that we work with. There is something here for everyone. So I would encourage every church member, take a look at this. Maynard is asking us to sign up for just 3 months. We're going to start with 3 months, April, May, and June. And you will pick a ministry that you want to be involved in. After that, we're going to take a month off. We'll take a break. And then when we start back up, we can let you have another ministry to try your hand at, or do the same one if you love that.
When I look at this, I think of another acronym. I haven't talked to you about this yet. We have TCI, Total Community Involvement. What about adding /TMI, Total Member Involvement?
I like that. I like that.
I'm hoping we can get that. When I look at this, I'm really excited. What 2 times you've put this out for people to sign? Look at all the ones that are there.
Over 50 names, more than 50.
This is fantastic. Great. This is fantastic. And there are some of them on here. I wish I could do all of them, but there's some that appeal to me, such as ministry to the shut-ins. We've been doing that in the past. With COVID, it's a little more difficult, but we have already people interested in that. And some of the others. We were also involved with a newcomer, with our upstairs, with the Welcome Center. We're not using that very much now, but I hope very soon we'll be able to do that. And we're going to need some TCI people out there with their shirts on, greeting the people and directing them to all those ministry tables.
Yes.
I think it's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. But how do we get people excited? I mean, we need to get the word out. How do we do that? What's the best way to get the word out?
Stories.
Stories.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Stories
People-
and pictures.
People involved, pictures.
Yes.
Both stories of people that we served, how they have felt, and also when you serve, you receive the biggest blessing.
Oh, yeah.
And what I love about this list is that it doesn't matter not just the age, but even if you are very shy, like my wife Ruby, but she still signed for things like writing letters. She says, as long as I don't have to talk in public, I'm willing to do anything. So whether you love to talk like us or you're very shy, you still can be involved and can be a blessing for others.
That's very true.
I was at a home with a group of us, about 6 of us, helping a lady, a single lady. And at the end, she broke down crying. We had prayer with her. We always have prayer with the person afterwards. One of our first initiatives we did in the community, there's about 17 of us that was out cleaning up somebody's yard. And we had prayer. We even sang a couple songs with her as a group. And it was just awesome.
That's wonderful. So get excited. Ask us what we've done, what others have done, and see where your niche is. Whether it's a hobby or whether it's a ministry, they're all ministries.
My name is Lena Rivera, and I had so much fun today here in the Kids Zone. And to kids who weren't here, I hope to see you next week because I missed you and I want to say hi.
You got in 2 colors, orange and purple. That is great.
There we go.
Very good.
All right.
Very good. I like your rays there, the sun rays, right?
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay,
that
cool.
is-
Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. This is London and Ina, and we came to Sabbath school today. We had so much fun. We love visiting Jesus at church. Please come and bring your kids so that we can have a full Sabbath school next Sabbath. Thank you. Say bye. Can you say bye?